there on the right-hand side. As Team Wilkesboro from the left-hand side, get out 5:09 of that dragster. Taking on Curtis Stockman from Union. Going to dial a 6:13. So here we go. Start offense going to the Wilkesboro Dragster. Top of the racetrack. Win line, give it to Stockman. 6:13 of the 6:13. Dead on with a 9. 40,000 package.
Why can't I get in my account?
Which lane won?
Right lane.
Union.
Right
lane.
Curtis Stockman got the win line in the right lane for Union.
So next up will be Donnie Abercrombie, getting out 585, left-hand side for Team Union, and Eddie Posey from Ware Shoals, getting out 632 in that dragster. So not too often the dragster gets the head start of the door car. Red light for Eddie. So Team Union will get the free pass to the next round on the left-hand side, 584 and the 585. So next up, we Kevin Lister, 515 from Union County, from Union Dragway in the dragster. $521 the dollar for Richard Losh.
There we go. I was about to say, why can't I get in?
Red light there for Robert Losh to the win light. Give it to Union Dragway. 512 and the 515 for Kevin Lister.
There we go. Next pair set to go. Tracy Bragg out of Guyton, Georgia. In the Vega left lane, dial in 570. Bragg Automotive entry. Right lane is Michael Hipp from Palmyra, South Carolina, representing Union, 452. Remember, if we can possible, we will keep you separated from your teammates. We want you to race. It is competition amongst other tracks. So we'll try our best to keep the competition where you do not have the same tracks racing against each other. Here we go, Bragg and Hipp. Here comes Hipp in the right lane, getting back around the car. No! Tracy Bragg with a win light for South Carolina Motorplex. It'll be 571 and a 570 at 120 in the left. To the right, 453 and a 452 at 151.
So next up will be Tatum Manley from Ware Shoals, got 700, and Gus Files from South Carolina Motorplex, dialing a 655 in that Nova on the right side.
Tatum Manley, again, Gus Files. Hey, I got a question, Fabian.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of IHRA Summit Super Series tracks, weekly sanction. We'll wait for this pass is done here. Manley goes red in the left for Ware Shoals, so it'll win the South Carolina Motorplex.
I'm listening.
653 on a 655 in the right for Motorplex. Manley goes red, 707 red at 197. Robert Holton is up next for Darlington. For Darlington, Robert Holton. In the Moncks Corner, South Carolina Mustang in the right lane, John Hodson out of Granitesville in the Mustang. Okay, so representing the Motorplex, 543. 549 left and 543 in the right. What's up?
Junior Dragster Green needs the lanes, please. Junior Dragster Green now. Bring it to the lanes, please. Junior Green, bring it to the lanes, please. As Holton and Hodson.
My question was this, Fabian. A lot of IHRA Summit Super Series tracks run the motorcycles. We had top ET mod in juniors. Why are motorcycles not a part of the ET finals?
It depends on what's voted on by the track operators within a certain division.
Gotcha.
As John Hodson goes 546 and a 543. So each team finals is different from the other based on what is voted on by the track operators within that division.
I got you.
So Brian Hicks got out 491.
So do y'all do IHRA events where you can have, you can have basically motorcycle competitions?
You can have that, but like I said, each team final is different from the other based on the weekly procedures done within the those division tracks and what the track operators vote on the previous year for the next year's team finals.
Gotcha.
Richard Dunaway from Greer got out 637, 491 the dial for Brian Hicks from Darlington.
Green and green, Hicks and Dunaway.
Brian Hicks might be in trouble here. Top of the racetrack, win line, give it to Dunaway. 637 on the 637, dead on with a 6.
Hicks will get the win line. For Darlington. Darlington with another win. No, my apologies. I'm sorry. Greer Dragway got the win. My apologies. It's Greer Dragway with the win. 637 with a 6 in the right on Hicks. Hicks lost out there. My bad. Junior Dragsters are up next. Hey, Ronnie. How are you, my friend? I'm still announcing. Lauren Overfelt will be up next, taking on Jaden Lawler. That's going to wrap up Top ET for first round of eliminations for the Bracket ET Finals here at Darlington. Overfelt and Lawler will be up next for the pairing to kick off round 1 for the Junior Dragsters. Remember, there is no buybacks. There is no lottery round. You lose, you're on the trailer, but we encourage you to support your team. We'll pause for a quick moment. Junior Dragsters in a second.
It's been a while, Todd. I see you and your fancy mobile application.
Yeah, it's the new Sunoco app. I can pay straight from my phone, so I save time.
What about saving our relationship, Todd?
I also get rewards.
Is punching in your 5-digit zip code not rewarding enough, Todd?
Well, it's just more convenient.
You'll be back, Todd. I'll be waiting.
Introducing the new Sunoco mobile app. It's the fastest way to fuel. Just tap, pump, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're set to begin round 1 of eliminations for the Junior Dragsters. Up first in Roanoke, Virginia, representing Elk Creek Dragway in the Overfelt and Sons welding entry. And it's going to be Lauren Overfelt. Lauren Overfelt, 790 in the left hand. That's the Summit Racing left lane. In the PD Fleet right lane, representing Jacksonville, Jaden Lawler. 12 years old in the Onslow Grading and Paving.com boss entry. Right lane will be 891. Remember, you advance, you go to the next round. You lose, you're done for the day. And for the bracket finals of 2018 for your team. Overfelt and Lawler, top end, give it to Overfelt. Over Lawler, left, 818 with a 1 on a 790 dial in. Now 73.89 miles an hour. Jaden Lawler coming up short, broke out at the top end. 890 on a 7 on a 891 at 66. Representing Coastal Plains in the left lane, Darlington will be 9-12 in the right lane. Nicholas Spear out of West Columbia, South Carolina, representing the South Carolina Motorplex in the Spear Heating and Air. Boss, 797 in the right lane. Coastal Plains went down in the last round to Lawler. Coastal Plains in this round now. Got Ronnie Humphrey, longtime promoter of the and the owner of the Coastal Plains Raceway Park with Father Troy. And, of course, Tony Quackmeyer, race director of Coastal Plains Raceway in Richlands, just outside of Jacksonville. Got a big event coming up, 9 points next weekend, again for Top ET, Mod ET, and Junior Dragsters and Bikes. And don't forget, they're at their annual gathering of speed, known as the Mountain Motor Shootout, scheduled for right now, September 17th and 18th at Coastal Plains Dragway.
We're good. Okay. All juniors, round one, bring.
All juniors, round one. We need you to the lanes, please. All juniors for round one, you are needed to the lanes. Ethan Smith Jr. and Dalton Freeman are up next. South Carolina Motorplex in the win line in the right lane a moment ago. 792 and a 79-mile-an-hour time. Broke out of the top end. Both cars did. Spear was closer to dial in. Here we go. Ethan Smith Jr. from Florence for Darlington in the left lane. 790. Going to take on the South Carolina Motorplex entry of St. Matthew, South Carolina's Dalton Freeman in right at 820. If I'm counting in my head correctly, Darlington has about a 3-point lead over Farmington in the points right now for the team points. Now, I kept up with it. I had somebody send me a paperwork. And give it to Darlington. Darlington gets it done again. 788 on a 7 at 80. 790 in the left. Farman's up next. They both broke out close to the dial-in wins. Hey, Fabian.
All right, here we go. Ava Jackson from Dorchester, Miles Heatherly from Greer. So here we go. Win light. Dorchester. 882 in the 890 Dodge double breakout win. Thank you. Also, real quickly, after the completion of round one at top, Pageland has 5 points, Elk Creek with 8, Ware Shoals with 11, Dorchester, Coastal Plains, and South Carolina Motorplex with 12, Union in fourth place with 14 points, Greer Dragway in third place with 15 points, Farmington Dragways in second with 17, and topping of the racetrack here, Keaton Hudson and Cam Wisnett win light. Give it to Keaton Hudson, 93 in the 90. Again, at the completion of Top ET round one, Darlington Dragways in the lead with 4 points, with 21 points. 4 over Farmington. That is after round one of Top ET. Clyde Peak, but they call him Spook. So Will Willard going to dial a 791 for Elk Creek. Jesse Snuffer from Farmington.